This is Justin Kindle with WrestlingFigureNews.com and Figure Friday, and I've got a special guest. It's Steve Ozer, Mattel. Is it still WWE Global Brand Marketing Manager, or
Senior Global Marketing Manager on Action Figures?
Wow.
In general, that doesn't mean everything, but yes, WWE is included in that.
That's fancy. Is that new?
Yes, it is new.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So we are here. We're at Comic-Con. We're in the booth. We're in front of this big reveal that you did today. LJNs are making a comeback, which I know. Obviously, you've got the jacket. Right. You've got the collection going, and we've got a selection of characters that you can see here that are on the way to Target. So tell me, what was behind bringing this back? Why did you want to bring it back? Why do you think it'll work now?
So this is something that we collectively and WWE have wanted to do for quite a long time. And finally, with WWE acquiring the LJN trademark and naming, we're able to do so the right way with classic packaging, classic looks of the figures as well. And it was the right time. And we have a great retail partner in Target who really specializes in these legacy-based action figures.
Does this coming in replace anything on shelf that would be there originally for Mattel or WWE?
I wouldn't call it a replacement, but a shuffling around of things. Like you saw during the panel today, Coliseum Collection goes to ringside, Retros go to ringside. So we kind of move things around, maneuvered things around to make room for this. And it should be incremental to what we're doing at Target already.
Okay. And then posing. I noticed some of the characters, Hulk Hogan, King Kong Bundy, Ultimate Warrior, they all have their classic poses. So what went into that decision to bring them back in that very vintage look that, was established in the 80s?
Yeah, I mean, we work closely with WWE, very closely, on creating this line. And, after some back and forth and discussions, we just aligned, any classic versions of superstars that we were doing, we would recreate those vintage figures.
There's clearly a mix here that you're doing with classic characters as well as modern figures. Why was that the right mix for this line?
Once again, a lot of conversations took place on how to approach this properly. So, the thought would be to widen the appeal of LJNs beyond the people who originally bought them and collected them and played with them like us. So now you have your modern legends like John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and even celebrities like Logan Paul and even Jesse Ventura, right? Counts as a celebrity. Really expanding the appeal of them to make this even more special than if you were just to cater them to the niche collectors.
4-figure waves?
4-figure waves, 4 waves per year.
4 waves so quarterly. So
yep.
With the regular reset cadence that we've seen with Legends and the box sets and that sort of thing, they'll come in at the same time, I imagine?
Correct. Very similar to how we manage our Legends line.
So I see the proof of purchase. Any special thing that's going to come with that?
I think that's kind of just for fun right now. We probably will do different things with LJN, especially if it takes off in popularity. But, this is really just a little wink to the original card back here.
And you're doing sort of a wink, too, with the variant packaging and posters. So you've done that with the Coliseum collection. Why was that the right thing to do for this line?
I think a lot of fans like those chase elements, and if it's not for you, it's okay. You can just get the normal versions, but just to add a little excitement there, get people out to retail hunting these down, and get more collectability out of them than just your standard 4 figures per wave.
Now I want to talk to you a little bit about the Elite waves and another Target property, the Legend series. You're bringing in Build-A-Figures in, is it 2026?
Correct. So the second wave in 2026 was Series 30.
Okay. So why was that the right decision to do that? I know that there's a lot of outcry from collectors that they wanted more Build-A-Figures. So was it just really answering that call from them?
Partially that. It's been asked for a very long time. The Legends line is pretty easy to get at Target, so you have an easy time of completing those Build-A-Figures. Plus, prices are in fluctuation right now, and just to give a little more value to the consumer, we wanted to add something to that. So giving the Build-A-Figure was a great way to do that.
That's interesting to hear because it's challenging at retail with the pricing and everything, and we've obviously seen things go up, so giving the extra value has got to be nice for people like me who try to collect everything.
And we go back, and I want to give as much as I can to the consumers. My team wants to do that, so that was the perfect way to make it happen for Legends.
Now, you mentioned shuffling So we've seen Coliseum Collection go from Amazon to Ringside. What led to that?
I think just the nature of business year over year. Sometimes retailers want a little bit of freshness. Sometimes retailers believe in things in a different way than other retailers. And like Ringside really is a great home for things like Coliseum and Coliseum Collection and retros. They cater to the most diehard fans, and that's what those lines are all about. So I think it's those lines have a bright future via Ringside Collectibles now.
So Jesse Ventura,
Yeah.
That's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive?
That first Jesse with the Saturday Night's Main Event packaging and the camo jacket is exclusive to Mattel Creations.
Do you know when that's hitting yet?
We are hoping to have that up for sale before the end of the year.
Do you expect it to ship pretty
We are
immediately?
hoping.
Hoping, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
TBD.
And we've seen the Piper's Pit collection, the Hall. It's not a Hall of Fame pack, but it's coming to Target stores. It's continuing that box set release that you've done in the past. Do you expect more playset features to be added in those packs going forward?
We hope so. We did the Raw 30th anniversary set, which kind of started that trend for us, and we were just thinking, what can we do to keep this thematic going after a little bit of a break, and Piper's Pit was just the perfect way to do it.
Defining moments, you've got a new championship title belt there, the Winged Eagle, that is got a much needed upgrade.
Yeah.
Tell me about doing that, and is that a different style belt than we've seen before as far as just construction wise?
Well, Magic designed that belt. It is, slightly modified versus what we previously have done. Like you see detail, I'm looking at it right now. That's where my eyes are heading. There's details like, the painted gold plate on the very end of it. The WWE plate is decoed. He decoed the snaps on it so that when you fasten it, it looks like the belt looks on a superstar. And really, creating it in general was... Okay, we're going to pause. All right, let's come back to this if you don't mind.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Clear out of here.
Well, you can see why we cut our interview with Steve short, and hey, it's MDT.
I'm here. I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands, but no, seriously though, that was insane in the booth right there. Had all the WWE superstars coming through, couldn't really finish the interview, but I jumped on to save the day.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So we got you. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the panel was really awesome. I thought that, the superstars coming through the booth, that's never really happened before like that. I've never seen that unfold, so that was pretty cool. You can see behind us, it's absolutely crowded. You're probably going to see me and you in the back of all the different WWE footage that they got, probably standing there looking like idiots, but it is what it is, man. It was really cool to see them seeing the figures and things like that was really awesome.
And they just unveiled the LJNs in the booth, so we'll bring that to you on Figure Friday. So let's get back to Nick.